Good morning, Ninja Nation. Sandy C here with some uncommon sense. And I'm out for a walk with my rescued hound dog who was on her own for 7 months in the wild last year, but we saved her. Either way, let's get to the point. So what am I doing this video for? Hey, I'm going for a walk like Dan and I allegedly. Let's do it. I want to bring you some positive motivational stuff. And it's going to be regarding prepping, getting prepared. Because so much of this stuff is all about doom and gloom, and this is the end of the world, this is the new world order, end of the US dollar, end of, this financial system that we've been in for the last, 100 years or so. And while that does sound scary, and we've got all these other issues going on, I'm going to dedicate this folder, this playlist of motivation to showing you that this isn't negative, this isn't doom and gloom, the sky isn't falling. Like I've said before, remember, there's an upside, there's a positive side, there is a silver lining to anything and every situation, any of them, ever. With the asterisk of if you learn something, because it's always positive. If you learn something, experience is always positive. You may have taken a negative road or a bad turn to get there, but you got there, okay? And you got that knowledge, so that's a good thing. That's always a good thing, because then you won't, at least you shouldn't, make the same mistake again. So what I want to talk about with what's going on in the economy is, yes, real estate is collapsing. Yes, the stock market is collapsing. It hasn't even started either, folks. I mean, we've got another, let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm no professional or anything, okay? I'm just a guy out on a walk with his dog trying to motivate you folks and let you know this isn't the end of the world, okay? It's actually, you could argue, the opposite. It's the beginning. It's your beginning. It's your opportunity, your turn, our turn to take the hill, okay? This world's been controlled by a very small elite, basically through its entire existence. You look through history, you'll see families like the Rothschilds who have ruled this world for well over 100 years, hundreds of years in some cases, okay? If you go down royal lines, these people have controlled everything. And it's all coming down, okay? The stock market's not even started yet, collapsing. I mean, if you think it's down now, buckle up. It ain't even started. You think housing's down? It ain't even started. This is going to be ugly. It's going to be a lot uglier than 2008. We're talking Great Depression stuff. But that doesn't mean it's doom and gloom. That does not mean it's doom and gloom. Now, let me just be real with you. This damn hound dog is on something. She's a hound, so she doesn't listen. And I am an extreme anti-narcissist, so I don't like telling any creature what to do. That's just me. Where am I at? Yes, okay, so, looks like doom and gloom. Real estate's collapsing, stock market's collapsing. The US dollar will lose, inevitably, reserve currency status, okay? The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, just signed up India, Nigeria, and several other countries. Joe Brown with Heresy Financial and Jack Gamble, old melonhead at Nobody Special, have both done some great videos on this. Go check them out. They'll get you the details and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to give you the meat and potatoes and tell you what's happening, okay? So the US dollar is losing reserve status, currency status. Other nations are basically telling us to go kick rocks. Uh-oh, she's on something. Okay, so the dollar's falling, all of this is falling, but that doesn't mean the sky is falling, okay? Actually, I would argue the opposite. I would argue the heavens are opening for us, okay? As the little guy, this is our opportunity. You just have to know how to prepare and position yourself, okay? And if you're not prepared, and if you're not positioned well, then yes, this will be doom and gloom. This will be the end of your world, okay? Let me switch hands here. Okay, so if you're not prepared, if you don't want to believe what's going on, if you want to tell everyone they're crazy or spreading fear, the worst is going to happen to you. That I can basically promise and guarantee, okay? If you're not ready for what's happening, you're going to be screwed. Everything in your life is going to be screwed, okay? So let's get away from that, all right? We don't want to talk about the doom and the gloom, because we're smart here at Ninja Nation, and we don't need that, okay? We know what to do to make this the best opportunity of our life. Because just like energy, energy is never lost. It just changes form. It's transferred. It moves, okay? No energy is ever lost. It just changes its form. And that's what's gonna happen with our money and our wealth and our economy. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere to people that know what's happening. It's just gonna change forms, okay? It's gonna change hands. You've heard of wealth transfers, okay? That's what this is gonna be. This is just gonna be a massive, colossal, planned, make no mistake, this has been planned and plotted for a very long time. If you've never heard of the book, The Creature from Jekyll Island, check it out. That'll let you know how long this shit has been going on for. Okay, and it goes even much further back than that. That gives you an idea of the modern times, okay? But again, this isn't doom and gloom. It's merely a wealth transfer. So if you know where to position yourself, the money's gonna fall in your lap, or the whatever else, the things you want. Yes, we'll have some hard times with these food shortages and things like that. Food shortages, water, these diseases that they like spreading around and stuff. We're gonna go through that. It's not all gonna be roses and sunshine, okay? There's gonna be a hard part, but that's what makes us stronger. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, okay? So, this hound dog is killing me. Maybe I'll do this next time by myself. She's not a good walker. I used to have a trained greyhound that was on your hip, wonderful. This is a wild hound mutt thing. So, back to it, okay? Look up. Don't be sad. Don't be scared. But definitely get your head out of the sand, okay? Because if your head is in the sand when the train hits, you're gonna be annihilated. Everything, you'll be annihilated. And I don't wanna see anyone go through that, because I remember the '08 crash. I know people that still have yet to mentally recover from it. They haven't. It put such a depression on them. I knew people, I use their own words, they were buying houses like sandwiches in 2005, 2006. Okay? Now, if you've been following the Ninja, Economic Ninja, you should be. That's where you need to go after this. Follow and subscribe to him, because he'll get you more of the actual financial and fiscal knowledge to take advantage of this. I want to motivate you and point you in the right direction. I want to be your meat and potatoes, okay? It's up to you to go out there and get your greens, all right? I'm gonna be your meat and potatoes. You got to go get the greens, all right? So, I knew people talking about 08, 05, 06, buying condos and houses like sandwiches, because real estate will always go up, always go up, always go up. And one morning I remember waking up in 2008, would have been the fall, and everything was gone. They were basically forced to liquidate all of it. So all their hard work over 50 years or so put into these condos and homes to rent and things, they bought them on credit. It wasn't all cash. Bought them on credit, got pulled too loose, stretched too thin, and Bob's your uncle. The crash happened, okay? That same thing is happening Now, just on a much grander scale because of international things, because a lot more foreign investors are here now, and we're a lot more tied together as a global economy. All right, I want to leave you here though. The point is, I'll get more into this in details. Keep up with the playlist of motivation for what's going on, because this is not doom and gloom again. This is not the end of our world. And if it is the end of our world, then hey, maybe we're on our way to a better place anyhow. That's the way I kind of think of that one. So just get the extreme worst scenarios out of your head, and I want you to fill you with the extreme best scenarios. Okay, there's a massive wealth transfer. You've heard us all screaming about silver and stuff. Silver is just kind of like the tip of the iceberg. Look up other commodities: uranium, silver, gold, lithium. When you're looking at stocks and things, figure out what the world's doing, okay? So if you like electric cars, you know we're going that way because governments are pushing it, okay? Well, figure out, how do they make electric cars? Because there's hundreds of electric car companies. Some will be here tomorrow, some won't, okay? But there are elements that all electric cars require, okay? So instead of investing in a car brand, go look up mining companies, okay? So these cars require lithium, okay? They require tons of metals, cobalt, silver. There's a ton of silver in Teslas, a ton of it. You need it for all the electricity. Gold. All these things have uses, all right? All electronics require silver. They require copper. So instead of going for that car company or whatever, try and find what fuels these companies, which would be your metal mining and stuff. Here, I'll give you a big tip. Ready for this one? Neodymium. Neodymium. It's a rare earth element. It's a rare earth magnet. Okay? Go check it out. You're welcome. And once you start looking at things like that, you'll start to see, the picture will open up. You'll start to see, oh wait, governments are hoarding this kind of stuff. Governments are buying this kind of stuff. Billionaires are buying this kind of stuff. And when you start to get into those clubs and you start to realize those people are what's buying, that's where the world's gonna go, okay? We are nothing. We're the little guy. So the world we came into isn't what, it's what another person prior to us made, okay? We showed up in someone else's world. We are the tiniest thing on it. We might as well be a flea to these giant juggernauts. So rather than try and compete and fight them and cuss them and do all that other dumb crap people like to do, oh, the ranch, right? No, they're just smarter than you, okay? So buck up, figure out what they're doing, where they're going with it, and do the same thing. You know, Bill Gates is buying up farmland like crazy. You know, farmland's a good thing to have. All right, there's a lot of these things out there. I'm gonna cut it short, guys, because I could just go on and on and on about this. But I hope to bring you more videos. I am bringing you more videos like this. Yeah, I want to turn this channel, you know, one of my great friends told me, you know, my superpower is positivity and making people happy. And talking about doom and gloom all the time doesn't do that. And in the right attitude, it doesn't necessarily help people to, doesn't really help people out. If you're just, oh, it's going to be this, well, people shut down. People shut down and they can't handle it. So what I want to do is open everybody up. Everybody wake up and let's do it. This is not hard. You know, there is a good side to this. You know, it's not just avoiding the doom and gloom. It's taking advantage of the upside. Okay? And if you take advantage of the upside and you don't worry about those that didn't listen to you and stuff, well, you'll be in a position to help people out later. Okay? So, be you, do you, stay positive. That's the most important prep item you could ever have, is positivity. You can argue with me till you're blue in the face on that, but you will be wrong. So stay positive, folks. I'm going to keep this playlist going. Yeah, I just want to bring you more positive stuff. All right, guys, because we can do this. It's not a big deal. It's just a wealth transfer, okay? And I want more people to share and know about this. That's the whole point of Ninja Nation. That's the whole reason I'm here, is because the ninja told me, grab a camera and start talking to it. Put it out there, okay? All right, folks. Sandy C's gonna go. I'm gonna handle this crazy hound dog, let her chase after some rabbits or something. And that's that. All right, guys, Sandy C with your uncommon sense. You have a wonderful, happy, stoked, awesome Friday. Remember, the world's not crashing or blowing up. The sky's not falling. It's just opening for you, okay? These are doors opening. Doors closed, doors open. All right, guys, you have a great one. Have an awesome weekend. Oh, wow, really, dog? Okay. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.